The present session we are discussing the application of linked list. See here is the many applications of a linked list in a data structure and application. So first one is the polynomials of application of linked list. So in this before going to the polynomial representations, what is the importance of a polynomial to polynomial in our real time? See, here is the polynomial representation very important in a error correction and detection method in a different data processing techniques in a communication system. So that is the main important. So that way we have to go for that polynomial is very important. So here is the representation of polynomial is a of x equals to a of x equals to a minus m x into e power of m minus 1 plus and so on plus a naught of x e power of e0. So where the ai means ai are the non-zero coefficients and ei are the non-negative integer exponents. So such that em minus 1 greater than em minus 2 greater than or equals to suffix e1 and suffix e2 greater than 0. So present each term as a node containing the coefficients and exponent fields as well as the pointer to the next term. So assuming that the coefficients are the integers, the type declaration or the going for like following program. So here is the coefficients and exponents and links. See, we are taking as a polynomial as a exponents. See exponents and coefficients. So coefficients. So that is the main important. Say for example, a figure shows how we would store the polynomials like a equals to 3x power of 14 plus 2x 2 into x power of 8 plus 1. So then b equals to 8 into x power of 14 minus 3 into x power of 10 plus 10 into x power of 6. So here is the polynomial how it can representation of see here is the 3 14 coefficient and exponent. Coefficient is the 3 and exponent is the 4, and here is the same way 2 into exponent coefficient 2 and exponent is the 8. At the same time here is the 1 is the 0 1 is the coefficient and 0 is the exponent. So like this way even we also we are representing. So representation of following equations. So adding the polynomials. To add the two polynomials, examine their terms starting at the nodes pointed by a and b. If the exponents of two terms are equal, then the two coefficients and create a new terms of the results, and also move the pointers the next node in a and b. If the exponent of current in terms of A is the less than the exponent of current in the terms in a B, then create a duplicate terms of B. Attach these terms to the results called as C and advance the pointer to the next term in a B. If the exponent of current term in a B is less than the exponent of current term in a, then creates a duplicate term of a. Attach this term to the result called as a C and advance the pointer to the next term in a. Below figure is how it is the explain the polynomial addition. So here the coefficient is the 3 and exponent is the 4. At the same time here is the b equals to a coefficient is the 8 and yeah, exponent is the 4. So c equals to yeah, coefficient is the 4 and exponent is the 14. So a exponent is the equals to b exponent. The a exponent is equals to b exponent. So 3 to 4, 3 to 3 a coefficient and 3 coefficient 14 exponent of the equation is same. So here also same thing it is happens. See 8 a exponent is greater than less than b exponents. So at the same time, second condition here is the a exponent greater than b exponent. So generating the first three terms of the c equals to a plus b. So the complete adding algorithm is specified the p add, that is the p add algorithm. So Here is the polynomial pointer p add algorithm. How it's work here? The present program is showing the add two polynomials operation. So attach a node to the end of the list. The following programming showing. So analysis of the p add polynomial adding to determine the computing the time polynomial adding for determining which operation contribute to the cost effective. First thing first, for this algorithm there are three cost measures. So first one is the coefficient addition and exponent comparison and create of new nodes for C. See here is the we see now here that totally three combinations. That three combinations, so we have to see the coefficient addition and exponent comparison and create a new node of for the C. So this is the about of polynomial importance in a linked list application. The maximum number of execution of a statement is a polynomial adding is bounded in above by the m plus n. Therefore, by computing the time is the O of m plus n. This means that if you implement and run the algorithm on the computer, the time takes C1n plus C2n plus C3, where C1, C2, C3 are the constants. Since any algorithm that adds to polynomial must look at the each non-zero term and least one, and the polynomial add is the optimal to within a constant factor. This is the about of that one. So now we are taking the application of space-matrix representation in a linked list. So a linked list representation of space matrix. Here is the space matrix. It is very important when we are going the big data analysis. Because of in big data analysis, when we are transmitting the big data in a through channel or communication system, we are getting a lot of errors. In that, we have to reduce that errors we can use for the space matrix operation. So in data representation, each column of a space matrix is represented as a circularly linked list with a header node. A similarly representation is used for the each row of space matrix. Each node has a tag field which is used to distinction between the header nodes and the entry nodes. Header nodes here is the specified each header node has three fields, that is the down, right, and the next. And the down field is used for the link into a column list, and the right field to link to the row list. The next field links header nodes together. The header nodes for row I is also header node for the column. So element nodes, each element node has a five fields in addition. In addition to the field row, column, down, and right, and value. It's shown following figure. Here down, next is the down and right row and column, value, and down and right. So header node and element nodes. Here is the representation of the space matrix. Consider the space matrix following here the 4 by 4 space matrix. It shows that linked representation in the matrix. So here is the header and H1, H2, H3 and H4 the matrix format. Then we are considering here 2, 4, 8 like that. So linked representation of this space matrix of figure. The head fill of a node is not shown. The representation of number of rows x, number of columns matrix with number of terms, non-zero terms when we need the maximum number of rows, number of columns plus number of terms plus one nodes. While each node may require several words of memory, that total storage will be less than the number of rows x number of columns when the number of terms is sufficiently small. So there are two types of nodes representation of representation. So unions are the used creates a appropriate data structure, that is C declaration as follows foreground. So in this session, conclusion. See here is the we are discussion of linked list applications. First one is the we are discussing about the we are discussed about that. We are discussed about Polynomials, what is the importance of polynomials, and how we are adding the polynomials different equations, and at the same time how it is representation of polynomials, coefficient, exponent, and link values, how we can program the polynomials adding program. At the same time we saw that space matrix importance in linked list of applications, that is the header node, element node, different types of nodes. So we are discussed here the header and element node. So this is the about of uh, our application in linked list. So the total module 3 we covered different types of topics. First one is the definition and introduction of the linked list, and the second thing is the memory allocation, and that is called as a garbage collection. And third session we are discussed about that operations of linked list, and fourth session we are discussed applications of linked list, that is first one is the polynomial and sparse matrix application. So I discussed this is the importance of linked list in a data structure and application subject. So thank you very much. This is a very easy module, and you can get it a good marks in this particular module. So we can go through our material. It is a very easy to understanding. So all the best. Thank you.